For 45 years, the Buddha said over and over again, "I only teach suffering and how to transform it." When we recognize and accept our own suffering, we will observe it, we will discover what caused it. We will prescribe a course of action that transforms it into peace, joy, and liberation. Suffering is the means that the Buddha used to free himself, and it is also the means by which we can free ourselves. The seed of suffering in you may be strong. But don't wait to exhaust all the suffering to be happy. When a tree in the garden falls ill, you must take care of it. But don't overlook healthy trees. Even if your heart is full of pain, you can enjoy the wonders of life. The beautiful sunset, the smile of a child, and the abundance of flowers and trees. Suffering is not the only thing that exists. Please don't be imprisoned by your own suffering. If you have ever experienced extreme hunger, you know that having food is a miracle. If you have suffered intense cold, you know the value of heat. If you have suffered, you know how to appreciate the paradisiacal elements that are present. If you only look at your suffering, you will lose paradise. Do not ignore your suffering, but do not forget to enjoy the wonders of life, for your benefit and that of all beings. Without suffering, you cannot grow. Without suffering, you cannot achieve the peace and joy you deserve. Please don't run away from suffering. Embrace it and appreciate it. Go meet your enlightenment, sit down and show yourself your pain. Look at yourself with kindness, with compassion and attention, and learn how to embrace your suffering and observe it deeply. With understanding and compassion, you will be able to heal the wounds in your heart and those of the world. Buddha called suffering the holy truth. Because our suffering has the ability to show us the path of liberation. Embrace your suffering and let it reveal the path to peace. Finding the suffering within us requires self-assessment, self-awareness, and deep reflection on our emotions, thoughts, past experiences, thought patterns, and behaviors. It may be helpful to seek the support of a therapist or health professional if you need additional help in this process. Paying attention to our emotions and learning to recognize them can help us identify internal suffering. Sometimes emotions can be subtle or hidden under other layers of feelings. Developing emotional self-awareness skills, such as meditation or mindfulness, helps us discover the suffering that may be below the surface. Self-knowledge is a path towards discovering the origin of our thoughts, behaviors, and actions. They will help us understand each other, and love each other just as we are, with that individuality and originality that we each have. Thus we can transform suffering into peace, joy, and liberation.